everybody, it's Kyle, coming at you live from my basement. Oh man, I don't even know how many days, weeks, or whatever it's been that I've been working from home. But yeah. So, what is bugging me? Well, I would say it is depression. It's always around, but we've had some issues with some members of our family staying up a little late. And by a little late, I mean very late. And we had one of those situations the other night, or last night, actually. And, yeah, that's why I'm up so early. And that's why you probably notice I sound pretty tired. Because after this happens, I go back down to bed and to lay down and go back to sleep since I got to get up in a few hours. And my mind's racing. And when you have depression, your mind likes to fuck around with you pretty hard and tell you that you're a horrible parent, that you're failing at this, that you suck. This is just another example of your failures in your life, yada, yada, yada. Things would be better without you. Yeah. I mean, and not even so much in a suicidal manner as in a manner that just really messes with your head. It's something, and it really sucks. That feeling of helplessness and hopelessness, when you have depression, it's right there. It's right there. It's crazy, and it's a struggle, and it's a constant struggle. For me, medication's a big factor, and it has helped me calm and quiet those voices. And, I'm not saying I have voices in my head. We all have voices in our head, but it helps me calm and quiet that focus that's being given to the fact of shortcomings that we all have. And so, in the middle of the night, when you're awakened, you're kind of in a state that's pretty frail and is open for suggestion. And since the medication is pretty much worn off that you took the morning before, your mind can really play some major tricks on you. And that's what I went through. And it sucked. And even though you know that stuff's not true, and you know that what it is, you can recognize it for what it still is something that beats you up mentally. And even eventually it hurts you physically because you're exhausted. And that's what I'm going through right now. So I've vowed to be open and honest about depression on here and other things, anxiety and stuff, and talk with you guys about any issues you may have or feelings you may have in that respect. And yeah, so there you go. It's something that I'm going through today that it happens from time to time. And yeah, I'm kind of tired of it. It's a real tough thing that we're all going through right now. Yeah. I know. And we're all struggling through it, and we're all getting through it, and it's going to get better. But right now it still pretty much sucks. So you couple that in there with The fact that you're seeing people trying to return to normal a little too early, and you're seeing cases spike in said states, it's crazy. When you add all those things together and you throw that in and other events that are going on in your life, it all just kind of piles on at one time and just really beats you down. And that's kind of what I went through. So it's not my first rodeo, and it's not the first time I've ever been through something like this, but it's here. I know I've reached out to you guys before, and I've said, if you have anything like this that's going on in your life and you want to talk about it, you're more than welcome to contact me. You can tweet, at the Dad Snark, or thedadsnark@gmail.com, or you can reach us, the Facebook page, the Dad Snark Facebook page, and you can also contact us directly through anchor.fm. You can actually leave a message on there. It doesn't have to be played on this podcast. If it's cool with you, that's great. But if not, totally get it. And you're probably going, yeah, why would I want to talk to you, dude? You're all kinds of fucked up. And I get it. But, yeah, it's a rough thing. And it's not something that anybody should have to go through alone. So, I'm here for you. And if you don't reach out to me, or you don't reach out to us through these things, reach out to somebody, or if you know somebody that's going through this, reach out and do something about it, because it can get to a really bad point. Mine's not really there, even though there might sound like there's tinges of it there, and there are. Mine's not really to that level, but if you're feeling that way, or somebody that's feeling that way, do something about it. Definitely. So we're going to go to the break right now. I'm going to try and get my shit together a little bit and come back with some little more positivity about some things that I'm into. So I'm going to throw it over to Kyle, and he'll give you a little ad, and then we'll be right back. Hey, Kyle. Okay, and we're back. Okay, what am I into right now? Well, I can tell you guys, if you haven't seen the Beastie Boys story, or Story of the Beastie Boys, whatever the hell it's called, it's on Apple TV Plus or whatever. Yeah, I totally bootlegged it. I'll admit it. I ain't paying for another streaming service. But, yeah, check that out, man. It's really something else, and it's really pretty incredible, and I would highly suggest that you check it out if you're have any interest in the Beastie Boys at all. It's kind of interesting because I know my wife didn't really think much about them, and she kind of was zonked out, really tired, and but she kind of woke up while I was watching it. It's kind of late at night, and she was like, wow, that's interesting. She didn't know, so kind of put it on hold. Haven't watched really the second half of it yet. But she wants to watch the second half for sure. She had no idea of these guys and where they came from and the stuff that they went through to get to where they ultimately ended up. So it's definitely worth your while. So give it a shot. What else are we watching? Okay, let's see. We did watch The Road with the kids last night. All right, so yeah, they wanted to watch it, and I'd read it and seen the film. I knew that it's very dark and it's very depressing and stuff, but other than that, there's really not too much that they hadn't really already seen or experienced, other than the fact that it's pretty much a straight up beatdown from the beginning. It's not a happy story. There's no happy ending, really. Kind of, but not really. But it's a good film. Excellent acting by Viggo Mortensen. And the kid does a great job, too. He went on to do a lot of things. And then Charlize Theron is in it for a minimal amount of time, but she's great as well. So it's a good film. If you're okay with watching something that's a complete and total fucking bummer, I suggest you check it out. It's a good one. One of the better adaptations of the Cormac McCarthy book, along with, No Country for Old Men. Let's see, music. Been listening to a lot of Beastie Boys for obvious reasons. Got a few records on the way. Had some curated for me and sent to me. I joined this club for a couple months just to see what it's like. And those should be coming in the next week or so. Also picked up a newer album by the band Ride. Kind of a shoegaze, heavy rock band from the 90s, but they're still putting records out. So I found a double record of theirs for next to nothing. And I had store credit. Anyway, so I went ahead and ordered that. So that should be coming as well pretty soon. And then the BitBoy Pocket 2, which is a emulation machine, a portable emulation machine. I ordered that, and it's on its way as well. Pretty excited about that. It plays everything from the very earliest games, going back to Atari, all the way up through PSP and Dreamcast type stuff. So lots of good stuff, lots of fun there. That's about it, really, on things that I'm into right now. Again, I want to stress that if you're going through any of this stuff right now, or you're having negative feelings or negative thoughts, or you know somebody who is, definitely reach out and get some help or get them some help if you can, because it's important, man. This is a struggle, and this is an unparalleled situation and circumstance. So there's nothing to be ashamed of. That's all I got for you guys today. Sorry, probably not the brightest of times right now. Pretty much an unparalleled event is happening, and we're all kind of dealing with it, and it's taking its toll on some of us. I mean, I'm not doing too bad, but I know there are people that are doing a lot worse than me, so I'm not feeling so sorry for myself. I'll have a new episode for you guys next week. I'm trying to bring somebody else in to the mix, hopefully. If I can't, though, I'll just do one of these, and I'm sure I'll be in a lot better mood. Until then, though, if you just do me one humongous favor, get off my lawn.